the business kind of completely unwound in a short period of time. I mean, the stock went down.
Like all the way.
Yeah,
Like 90%, right?
90+%. So obviously that's not a fun journey to ride down, particularly because when you watch it get marked every day.
Yeah.
Like when you do a contrarian investment in the private markets,
Yeah.
your friends might give you, some crap about it or grief about it, or like people you talk to are LPs. But when you're investing in a public stock,
Everyone knows
wrong,
every day.
Every day you wake up down 5%, down 4%, down 5%, and you have to answer the question why.
Yeah.
Which, if that happened in the private markets, no way.
No one could do this job.
No, yeah, everyone would sell their shares.
Yeah.
But where I think we really had an advantage mindset is this was the same period of time that we were working with private companies, and what were we doing in private companies? We were going through the get fit era of private companies. Everyone hired way too much in COVID, and now needed to restructure their companies or let go of people and right size the P&L, and so that's what Ernie and Carvana did. They basically said, we can't focus on growth anymore. We have to do a whole 180 shift to focus on profitability. So the whole lens you have to look through the company has changed. It's just like if you were operating, a company, which you were, or Lattice, through that period of time, and you said growth has gone down. Yes, you want the company to keep growing, but during that moment in time, the only thing that matters is getting kind of the trains on track and making sure you're right-sizing the company for what it is. So the lens we started evaluating Carvana through was that lens. They were making a tremendous amount of progress. And so by the end of that year, the stock was down a lot, but through the dimensions we were evaluating on them, did they have control on the levers of operating the company? The answer was kind of unequivocally yes. And they were making progress. Now, it wasn't fully where they thought they could get it, but it was the trend line was very good. And so we ended up doubling the number of shares we bought in the company.
At a very low price.
For a fraction of the price.
Yep.
And so there's also this combination I think is less.
Which, by the way, that's a hard move to do. Like, the knife has fallen all the way.
Psychologically.
That was the moment that I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think what you learn, even if something goes down 50%, it can still go down 90%.
Yeah. And after it's gone down 95 more is another halving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I think, what you realize is in private markets, people don't think about the concept of risk reward that much. But in the public markets, everyone talks about it. And the Sharpe ratio is a thing and you can measure it. And so what we were able to do is double our position size in shares for a fraction of the capital. And so the risk-adjusted bet we were making on the data points we had were actually very good.